What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, Rockerman X, and I'm here right now with my WWE WrestleMania 33 pay-per-view results and review. It's a day late. I didn't watch Raw tonight. I probably end up watching it tomorrow morning or something. But, yeah, my WrestleMania results and review. Ultimately, I don't have really any major bad complaints about this WrestleMania. It was a little bit of it was unpredictable. You know, there's like at least 4 moments. One in particular that sticks out to me majorly. 2 actually, but 2 probably actually stick. 2 or 3 probably out of the 4 that sticks out to me more. But you know, I'm not really gonna. Yeah, if I keep looking this way, it's because I'm sitting on my bed right now too. So if I don't look at you guys, I apologize. But it's just more. If I don't look at you guys too, it kind of helps me think and talk too. But yeah, starting with the kickoff show. A couple of the matches got moved around, which I thought was a weirdly placed the Intercontinental Championship being on the kickoff show. The Smackdown Women's match being on the main show, literally right before the main event with Undertaker 2. It just seems so fucking weird, like, the way the matches were arranged to me. That's, like, the only really big complaint I have. Like, the way the matches were done. I feel like the way they were arranged and the way they were done, I feel like there was really some weird... It was just placed oddly, if you ask me. Especially because, you know, I don't know, whatever. But I guess the way some of the moments were, it made sense, and they spaced out the moments. Like the surprise moments, shock moments, whatever, they surprised it out. But, yeah. Starting off the kickoff show, we have a WWE Cruiserweight Championship match, Neville versus Aries. I thought this match was pretty badass. Or, I don't want to say badass. There's plenty of other badass matches, but I thought this match was a pretty good match. Because, again, I didn't watch much of the kickoff show. I watched maybe, like, this one match on the kickoff, and that's about it. I thought this match was a hell of a match. It was a good cruiserweight match, surprisingly. You don't hear me say that enough. You don't hear people say that enough as of today. But overall, it was a good back and forth match. Plenty of moments, and Neville won. So yeah. Now moving on, now we got the 2017 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Mojo Rawley won with the help of Rob Gronkowski. I think it's how he says his last name. I'm not sure, but Mojo Rawley won. Didn't really care about this match. Didn't watch it, so whatever. Intercontinental Championship match. I did want to see this match, but sadly I didn't. I expected it on the main show, not the kickoff, so that's kind of why I didn't get to watch it either, because, you know, it's like when you set up for a WrestleMania party, it's whatever. But Dean Ambrose won. My boy, Dean Ambrose, won, and he's still your Intercontinental Champion. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. So, yeah. Moving on now, we got the main show. If I don't talk much about these matches, it's because I'd rather talk more about the moments. Some, like, the moments and matches. I mean, because all the matches to me I thought were pretty decent tonight. So, that's really all I gotta say about every single match. Were either really well done, or they were great, or really well done. But really well done is, like, my highest compliment. That is, like, top tier match. And there's a few matches of nights, too, I feel like. To me, honestly. There's, like, 2 or 3. I say 3. Probably one of the matches of the night, probably. 4. I say 4. Just because. How do I count here? 1, 2. Yeah, I say 4. Shane McMahon vs. AJ Styles, another good match. Plenty of back and forth action, stuff like that. AJ Styles won. United States match. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens. Obviously, I was hoping Chris Jericho would win, but Kevin Owens won, so Kevin Owens. If I go through this quickly, too, I apologize. Just my computer's been fucking up as well, and I don't know how long I have until it just completely crashes. So I'm just kind of going through this quickly. But yeah, Kevin Owens won. He's the United States Champion. Kind of figured, because there's been rumors about Chris Jericho going off with Fozzy for a while now, and I figured it'd probably be after WrestleMania, so there you go. The Raw Women's Championship match, we have the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha, and Nia Jax. Thank fucking God they got Nia Jax eliminated first, and obviously just went from there, and Bayley won. Bayley is still your Raw Women's Champion. Hell fucking yeah. I'm happy about that. Now, moving on to one of my match of the night's contendership with one of the matches and moments that stuck out of my head, out of Again, this is probably the top one that really sticks out. One of the top ones that stick out to me. I say one of the top ones. Definitely the top one's reserved for one everyone knows. But yeah, the Raw Tag Team Championship match, Fatal 4-Way Ladder match. It was supposed to be a triple threat between Enzo Amore and Big Cass, Sheamus Cesaro, and Gallows and Anderson. But surprise, surprise, we get a surprise return that I wasn't expecting to happen. One of my favorite tag teams of all time. It kind of sucks. I feel like that they're going to be on Raw. But the Hardy Boys has always kind of been on Raw together, no matter where they were. They've always been a Raw team. And I guess Jeff was on SmackDown. Or they both were on SmackDown too for a while. Like, you know, they were an ECW team for a while. They was a Raw team. They was a SmackDown team. You know, they could be anywhere, and they can do freaking amazing. So yeah, it kind of sucks they're on Raw, but I don't know. I'd rather have the Hardy Boys on SmackDown, but I guess they can do more if the Hardys on Raw. Probably. I don't know what the logic is behind there, but I don't know. And I should have known they was going to come back at WrestleMania because they dropped the belts to the Young Bucks the day before at an ROH event, like that Saturday or Friday. I think it was that Saturday, so yeah. But yeah, the Hardy Boys. New Day came out, announced there's going to be a fatal 4-way, there's going to be another tag team, surprise, surprise. The old Team Extreme song started playing. I marked the fuck out over this. Like, completely just fucking marked like a motherfucker. Like, if you saw my social media, I was hoping Enzo and Cass would win going into this, but then when they announced the Hardy Boys, I was just sitting there like, dude, I don't fucking care who wins this. Well, I do fucking care. Like, dude, the Hardy Boys and so I don't know. Actually, I can look at I can tell you guys exactly what I said. I can just pop it up and look at it. It's a paraphrasing. I can say exactly what I said. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. I put the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, in the ladder match. They need to win this. I don't fucking care. And then afterwards, like, after the match, when the Hardy Boys won, Matt and Jeff was like, the Hardy Boys are your Raw Tag Team Champions. This is fucking amazing. Best fucking moment of the night. And that was obviously before other moments happened, but I was like, fuck yeah, the goddamn Hardy Boys are your champions, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. I was marking the fuck out the whole time. Seeing Jeff being 30-some, almost 40, being able to jump off the fucking still 14-foot ladder and stuff like that. Dude, the Hardy Boys are always the Hardy Boys. Got a poster, got an old school poster of them hang up on the wall, like a real old school poster, before the broken gimmick, before all that. And I still find it funny that Matt was still doing the broken gimmick, too, which I like, or at least he threw it in there a little bit, because they were doing delete and obsolete. And during, like, an interview promo thing, when they won, he was still talking, or tried to talk similarly to it. He still threw a bit of that broken gimmick in there, you know, so fuck yeah. At least they let him keep a little bit of it. Eventually, I'm sure they'll come back as the broken, but they'll start getting to the broken more once this whole lawsuit with TNA thing, because apparently there's a whole TNA lawsuit gimmick over the broken gimmick right now for whatever reason, supposedly from what I've heard. So hopefully once this is over, they'll come back as a broken Hardy. It'll be the broken Hardys eventually in WWE. But hell fucking yeah. But yeah, Hardy Boys won the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championship, and your new Raw Tag Team Champions. So, yeah. Moving on now, we have the next match. We have a John Cena and Nikki Bella, or a John Cena. We have a mixed tag match. John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. I enjoyed this match. It was alright for what it was, but, you know, I've all over social media, too, people were talking about, before it even happened, John Cena, like, I saw jokes about John Cena, like, engaging Nikki Bella, like, in the middle of the ring, and, like, blah, blah, blah. And there was jokes about, it's so plainly obvious going to happen, and it got him ahead that, you know, it's probably going to happen, and lo and behold, after the match, John Cena and Nikki Bella won. John Cena asked her to marry him. John Cena and Nikki Bella are engaged now, after the thing. So, I kind of expected it, after people were talking about it on social media. This was before WrestleMania even happened, by the way. So I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to happen. So lo and behold, it happened. But hey, I'm not complaining about it. It was a moment. It kind of helped make WrestleMania what it was. So not going to complain. John Cena and Nikki Bella won. Simple as that. Won the match, though, however. That's really all I got to say on the moment. But, you know, again, I'm not complaining about WrestleMania. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was enjoyable. As long as you enjoy it, that's all that really matters, I think. It wasn't a shit show. Thank God it wasn't a shit show. I was actually worried about that. But yeah, moving on now, we have the non-sanctioned match, basically no disqualification holds, but whatever. Seth Rollins versus Triple H. And right here, right now, this is another moment that happened that I enjoyed. Why? Because Triple H was coming on the motorcycle with the police escort, Stephanie on the back. Hashtag relationship goals. All I'm going to say is, too, I like the idea of Triple H coming on the motorcycle with the leather jacket and stuff. And not many people realize this, but I felt like this was kind of, as a music fan, as a metal fan, and Triple H being good friends with the lead singer, Motorhead Lemmy, before he died, which obviously they're still good friends technically, but you get my point. You know, to me, this felt the him coming on the motorcycle with the police escort and stuff like that, Stephanie in the back and stuff. You know, obviously his theme song being Motorhead. I really did feel like this was a tribute to Lemmy and to Motorhead. And I can appreciate that. That's just me personally. I don't know how anyone else thought about it. But I really, as Triple H being good friends with the dude, because you know, last year's WrestleMania, I don't think you gotta do something cool for him. I think this happened over the summer maybe, so I don't think you gotta do something cool for him. So this year, as a tribute to Lemmy and to Motorhead, mostly to Lemmy, and, well, obviously, and as I said, to Motorhead as well, mostly for Lemmy, I felt like this was a cool thing. I feel like, and it really, I don't know, it's just something that stuck with me. Like, this is, like, probably the third, like, out of the four, this is, like, probably my top three. My second one probably being my second one probably being the Hardy Boys. Granted, the Hardy Boys in this one, and Triple H coming out like this, could be flip-flops as well. It's just in my top three, generally. Like, the Hardy Boys, this one, and the last one is in my top three. So, yeah, but overall, this match I thought was a damn good match. No blood like I was hoping, because a non-sanctioned match should have been fucking blood. But yeah. And one thing too, Seth Rollins too, when he had the torch and he slid on the ground, passing of the torch basically. Ultimately too, Seth Rollins, you know, pedigree versus pedigree, it was a good match. I'm not going to complain about it. It was a damn good match. Plenty of spots, plenty of action. Stephanie once again cost Triple H the win, basically. Why? Because this is like 2 years in a row at WrestleMania that Stephanie has been bumped. She was speared last year by Roman Reigns, and this year, which is aka yesterday, well, Sunday, because technically it's Tuesday by now. Sunday, she was thrown through a table that's been set up the whole entire match. So yay for Stephanie costing Triple H again. I don't know, I just find that funny, but Seth Rollins won simple as that, and it was a fun match, enjoyable. So yeah, moving on now, we have the WWE Championship match. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. I liked this match for theatrics. It was a pretty damn fun match, overall, all the way around. But I still don't know really what to say about this match. I mean, it was a fun match. It was enjoyable, stuff like that. Theatrics, you know, whenever Bray started doing the spider walk, he started, you know, the whole light show and all this Sister Abigail stuff coming up, which was weird as fuck, but it's good for weird as fuck. But as a Bray Wyatt fan for theatrics, it was good as well. The only complaint I honestly have about this match is Randy Orton winning. Why have Orton win? I guess it's like they decided, oh, you know, let's have Randy Orton finally get his comeuppance, let him finally get the one over Bray, because there wasn't a feud before Orton got injured and come back, and the feud started over again, basically. So it's like, whatever. Or, yeah, that's what happened. So it's like, yeah, whatever, I really don't care. You know, Orton winning, I can understand why, but it still kind of pissed me off. And, like, as a Bray Wyatt fan, it's like, you had Bray Wyatt hold a title for literally a little over a month since Elimination Chamber. Why not have him win at WrestleMania? Actually, there's another one I can complain about, and someone not winning at WrestleMania too. But why not have him win at WrestleMania? Let him have his WrestleMania moment. I mean, Randy has been champion how many times at Mania? He's either walked in as champion at Mania, he's either walked out as champion at WrestleMania. Why, Orton? Why not let Bray win? I mean, everyone was so excited for Bray Wyatt to win the title. I was so fucking happy for him to be world champion. And then, oh, guess what? Orton wins. Yay. That's totally how it was. Like, yay. So, overall, though, the match was a good match. So, yeah, but Randy Orton is now your WWE Champion. I can say fuck you to another thing, too, but that's later. Universal Championship match. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. The match actually lasted a little bit longer than usual. I think the longest match has been almost 5 minutes. Almost a 5-minute match. Bravo, Goldberg. Bravo, Lesnar, for having a 5-minute match at WrestleMania. Just claps all around. Just bravo. Honestly, I'm not really complaining about this match. It was like, oh, whatever. Whatever. Obviously, I knew Brock was going into this already. Everyone knew Brock was going to win. You know, Goldberg was going to get something in there. He's going to get at least a couple spears, maybe a jackhammer, but obviously 9 fucking... All I'm going to say, too, is they made Goldberg look weaker than John Cena. Why? Because John Cena got 13 German suplexes and then an F5. Goldberg only got 9 German suplexes and an F5. They made Goldberg look weaker than John Cena. What does that tell you? No, seriously, it's fucking hilarious, honestly. I'm not lying. That is just, to me, it's fucking hilarious. Especially as much as I bitched about Goldberg being champion that one night and everything. Just fucking hilarious. So, yeah, but yeah, Brock Lesnar won. He's our new Universal Champion. Not going to be no champion until SummerSlam. So Raw, I guess he's going to be leading her championships now. The Hardy Boys. And Kevin Owens. The Tag Team Champion, United States Champion. That's going to be leading her off a while. Granted, I heard on Raw tonight, too, that, what's his name, became champion. Fuck, what's I can't think of his name. Oh, not champion. General manager. I heard that, what's his name became general manager. Kurt Angle. I'll probably watch Raw tomorrow to see what happened, but yeah. I don't know what to do anything about it, but yeah. So, whatever. But, I'll get more on that later once I watch Raw, probably, but... Moving on now, we have the weird match. And I say weird match because just the order and the spot where it happened lasts until the main event. I guess, too, this was also a piss break match, too. The SmackDown Women's Championship match. The 6-pack challenge against all the women on the main roster, which was Naomi. Which I guess Nikki Bella couldn't be in it because she was already in the match tonight, even though she could have. But it was Naomi. Naomi, Becky Lynch, who I thought looked fucking... Becky Lynch was... Whew, damn, Becky Lynch. And Mickie James, too. Becky Lynch, mostly. Damn, Becky Lynch. But yeah, let's see. Naomi, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Carmella. There's 2, Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. Ultimately, I thought it was an okay match for what it was. I mean, obviously, it's like any normal women's match. Some get thrown on the ring for a while, then come in randomly. Ellsworth had his funny WrestleMania moment. So I thought that was funny with Ellsworth, because it's fucking James Ellsworth. You gotta like him no matter what. He's going for no chin music and then got exploder suplex. It was just fucking hilarious. So, but yeah, Naomi, I should have known Becky Lynch wouldn't win. I should have known they was probably going to make Naomi be champion, because that was the original plan, probably even before she got injured, to her to walk in as champion. Yeah, for her to walk in as WrestleMania's champion and leave as champion. I should have figured. But, yeah, Naomi won. She's now your women's champion on SmackDown. Yay. Maybe. I don't know. It's just whatever. I didn't care for it. I was like, oh, whatever, Naomi's champion. Whatever. Now, moving on to the main event match. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Almost the bittersweet moment of the night after 27 years. This match I thought was a good match. In the beginning, Taker's like, this is my yard, and just the no holds bar, no DQ, whatever the fuck you call it. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was a fun match. It was a hell of a match. A hell of a ride for Undertaker. And someone did say too that at the ending it was kind of like Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair, where Roman Reigns didn't want to do it, but he did it anyway. Where he put Undertaker down 1, 2, 3, and 1. I'm still kind of pissed I'm still kind of pissed about it. Even now, I'm still pissed about it. But at the same time, it's also bittersweet. Because Undertaker went 21-1 at WrestleMania 30. He won his 2 other Mania matches 31 and 32, making him 22 or 23-1. Coming into his 25th WrestleMania, he lost again. I felt like Undertaker was the exception to his retirement match. At the fact, if I felt like too, if anyone should have put Undertaker down, it should have been Bray. Right now, if it was Bray versus Undertaker, I've been fine. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself comfortable. But I would have been fine. I would have been fine with Bray winning this. Why? Because if it was Bray Wyatt winning instead of someone on Raw, if it somehow set up for Bray versus Undertaker at Mania this year, I feel like if Bray won, then it would have been sort of a passing of the torch. Or even, but, if Undertaker was against John Cena this year instead, if he was against anyone else but Bray, I feel like Taker should have won this, because, maybe because I'm biased towards Bray and I've always been the creepy character, and Bray is essentially the New Age Undertaker. People can say whatever, but Bray is a New Age Undertaker, basically. People can say otherwise, but that's how I feel about it. He has that character to me, like Undertaker. It's a little bit different, but he's just a New Age Undertaker, basically. People can say whatever they want about that. They can disagree, but, so I feel like if it was Bray versus Undertaker again, Bray winning, it would have been sort of a passing of the torch. And I would have been fine with that. But since it wasn't Bray, and it was fucking Roman Reigns, if it was against John Cena, I wouldn't have been as, I probably wouldn't, if anyone but Bray, I feel like I'm going to be pissed off if Undertaker loses. His Undertaker's down 23-2 at WrestleMania. He already lost his streak. So you let him have another loss at Mania. No. I feel like he should have. I feel like Undertaker is the exception to that you're supposed to lose your retirement match. That should be the exception. The exception, if you ask me. Undertaker should have been the exception, because he had a 27-year career. He's only roughly, and that's as of being in WWE 27 years. And I feel like he should have been the exception to this. You lose your retirement match. No matter what, Taker should have won, and maybe because it's Roman Reigns and I'm pissed off about it. But it's just, fuck you, Roman. Taker should have won. Maybe it's also, as an Undertaker fan, I'm biased as well. But just that bittersweet moment of Taker not leaving the ring, taking off his glove, taking off his jacket, taking off his hat, and just laying him down the ring. It just seems so surreal, if you ask me. 23-2 at WrestleMania. Already lost a streak, lost in his retirement match, I should say. And he's passing on the torch to Roman Reigns, basically, to the new era officially. And the only one left who wrestles now officially in our era would be Shane. If he wrestles again in Triple H, he only wrestles about once a year. If he even wrestles anymore after this year, I don't know. It's just bittersweet, really bittersweet, if you ask me. But there's 3 words I have to say right now. Is thank you, Undertaker. For 27 years, you put your body on the line. Whether it was once a year, twice a year, or if you go back to day in and day out. You, sir, are a hell of a man, a hell of a competitor, and there will never, ever be anybody like you in this business ever again. And I truly believe that. Yeah, that's enough of me ranting about WrestleMania and that Undertaker moment. Again, it's just a bittersweet moment to me, and it just seems so surreal, and him raising his arm one last time as he faded into the mist and down into the floor again. But, yeah. That isn't me ranting about WrestleMania. Let me know how you guys thought about anything in WrestleMania, especially the Undertaker moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll get it uploaded immediately. Until next time, guys, live free and rock.